Hello, how are you? I am back again, and today I want to do a quick video all about apple cider vinegar. Now, I know a lot of people think apple cider vinegar is a load of hipster nonsense. I get it. I don't know why I like it so much, but I just do. It's meant to be good for my greasy roots. It's meant to be good for my metabolism. It's meant to be good for my well-being, acid reflux, everything. I'm one of those people. I love a bit of apple cider vinegar. And yeah, if you don't like it, I get it. But if you do like it, today I thought I would share some of what I think are the best tasting apple cider vinegars. Now, if you are an apple cider vinegar fan, you probably know that they should contain the mother. The mother is a culture. It's kind of where all the goodness comes from. Also, it does kind of get cloudy, and it does often settle at the bottom. So you should always shake your apple cider vinegar before you start drinking it. You should also only have tiny amounts because obviously it's very, very, very strong. So I first got into apple cider vinegar, oh my God, about 6-7 years ago. And it was like a bit of a trend in East London. Everybody was on the apple cider vinegar and I kind of was like into it. I liked the taste, but I didn't really think it had many benefits. And then a few years later, I think I'd moved on to Kombucha. I think I'd stopped taking anything, whatever. And then somebody said to me, no, you need apple cider vinegar, but it's got to contain the mother. So I went on Holland Barrett and bought Bragg's, which was what I was recommended. And we worked our way through about 8 bottles of Bragg's. It's very good. It's raw, it's unfiltered, it's organic. It's apple cider vinegar with the mother. It's unpasteurized and it's gluten-free. And it's just generally really good. It is quite an acquired taste. It's quite brutal on the old taste buds, but I'm into it. Anyway, we worked our way through about 8 bottles of this and we really liked it. We had no complaints. I would happily have it again. However, my boyfriend went to Seattle and on the first day, he was there for work. On the first day, he got there and he walked all the way to Whole Foods, bought a couple of bottles of Bragg's. Like I said, we're apple cider vinegar addicts. And yeah, he discovered that the American version of this tastes so much better, like so much better, much more appley, much more delicious. He brought the bottles home and he was like, taste this, it's so much better. So anyway, he imported the Bragg's apple cider vinegar and we were both like, this is so much better. Anyway, that's when we discovered looking into other versions of apple cider vinegar, which of course all contain the mother. So I went on Holland Barrett and I bought just basically all of them. So I went for Willys, which I'd been recommended, and this is again organic apple cider vinegar. It's from our 300-year-old orchards and it contains the mother and it's raw and unpasteurized. I really like this one. It's a lot more appley. It tastes a lot more like the American version of Bragg's, which is just more appley. It's more appley apple cider vinegar. Anyway, I really like this one. It has got a great taste award, which is quite impressive when you consider apple cider vinegar and the taste of it. But this one is a lot more appley. I really liked it. It was great. I was really into it. And yeah, just a really good apple cider vinegar. Definitely tastes better than Bragg's. It's much more in line with how Bragg's taste in America. I don't know why ours tastes different, but for some reason the American version just tastes so much better. It's crazy. Anyway, this one's really good, much more appley, would highly recommend to a friend, really like it. I think it's, again, around £10 a bottle. All apple cider vinegar is around the same price. And then that brings me on to my third apple cider vinegar. This one is by Konvita, who you probably know because they make Manuka honey, another hipster product I love. Anyway, this one contains Manuka honey. It's UMF5, so it's a very light Manuka honey. To be fair, you probably won't get any of the Manuka benefits from this because you're having such a small amount, and also it's UMF5, which is a very, very low grade, I think, of Manuka. However, what the Manuka does, it adds a little bit of sweetness. So with this one, you get the mother. It's naturally fermented and then pasteurized, no preservatives, artificial flavorings or colors. It does also contain the mother, and yeah, it's really good. Again, you will have to shake it, but this one, it does taste like apple cider vinegar. It's very appley. It's very vinegary. So it kind of tastes like Willys because you do definitely get the hit of apple, but you also get a hit of Manuka, which kind of makes it a little bit sweeter, but in a not a sugary way, just in a kind of a nice way. I find this one by far the most palatable. It's actually also the cheapest. I don't know if it's because it comes in a plastic bottle, therefore it's cheaper to manufacture. I don't know if it's because Konvita are a much bigger brand and economies of scale. I don't know, but whatever it is, Konvita is really good. It's a little bit cheaper. It's still about £8 a bottle rather than like £10 a bottle, but I just think it's really good, tastes great, still has all the effects of apple cider vinegar, but it just tastes a little bit better because it's kind of appley, but it's also a little bit sweeter. So if you are doing shots of apple cider vinegar, this one is the one which I think is by far the best tasting / most palatable, because let's be honest, apple cider vinegar is quite an acquired taste, but I really like this one. This is my favorite. This is my boyfriend's favorite, and I thought I would share it with you. The only thing I would say, if you are vegan, this is obviously not vegan because it does contain manuka honey, so I would say if you are vegan, go for this one instead, because this one doesn't contain any manuka or anything. It just contains, you know, apples and vinegar. In fact, what are the ingredients? Apple cider vinegar, raw, unpasteurized, unfiltered. Whereas this one contains apple cider vinegar, the New Forest honey, and manuka honey. So it's only got a tiny amount of manuka, so it really isn't going to give you the manuka benefits, but it will give you just a slightly better taste because it's got the honey in as well as the apple cider vinegar. But yeah, that's kind of my video. I've kind of waffled on quite a lot about apple cider vinegar, but I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. If you are in America, then go for Bragg's. It's really good. Yeah, it's great. But in the UK, I don't think it tastes as good. We have tried a lot of different bottles, and it's quite inconsistent. Sometimes it is a bit more appley, sometimes it's less appley. Sometimes it tastes a lot stronger than other times. I would say it's quite an inconsistent apple cider vinegar. Willys is a much more consistent and also good tasting apple cider vinegar because you do get that apple hit. And then the Konvita, again, you get the apple hit, you get the vinegar, but you just get a touch of sweetness from the honey, and that makes it much easier to go down. Apologies to anybody who is not into apple cider vinegar and is thinking, what the hell is this girl talking about? But if you are into apple cider vinegar and you are looking for one which tastes pretty good, then I would say this is the video for you. And I would say either go Willys or go Comvita, because they're both really good. Bragg's is fine. I mean, if you can only get Bragg's, then Bragg's is good, but it's just very inconsistent and it doesn't taste as good as the American version, which is a very odd phenomenon. I don't know why, I don't understand it, but that's just what I found. It is what I found in my years of drinking apple cider vinegar. Anyway, that's my video. I hope you like it. Let me know if you're an apple cider vinegar drinker and why you like it, because I love it. I can't get enough. Well, actually, I can get enough. You can only take a tiny amount every day. But anyway, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. I bought them all from Holland Barrett, in case you are wondering, and they're all around the same price. They're all around £10 a bottle. You take a tiny amount, a bottle lasts quite a long time, and yeah, I think it's great stuff. I'm into it. Call me a hipster idiot if you want, but I'm into it. Anyway, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it's of help, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.